No, we aren't.
It's about time. Didn't you say our part of the plan is the most important of all? And here you come rolling in late.
A traveler never arrives late. She arrives exactly when she means to.
In the time it took you to get here, I already did 5 laps around the place, downed 7 drinks, and even did some clothes shopping.
Did you buy any for me?
Sorry. We didn't mean to keep you waiting.
No, the important response is, did you buy any for me?
I just wanted to fix your attitude and rub it in a little. After all, you took your sweet time getting here, and we've got important stuff to take care of.
So what you're saying is you bought nothing for me. Sorry, the situation is...
I just like seeing that serious look on your face. All right, I'll stop. All joking aside, I'm glad you're here. Let's get moving and take care of this as soon as possible.
But where should we start?
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali.
I mean, I like punching...
Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Is it?
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Ooh, he really gives Paimon the creeps.
Right? Hearing his name just reminds me of those stuffy old geezers in the academia.
Actually,
I'd rather not have to deal
say,
with someone
I
like
can't
that.
help but think of David Tennant, but I mean, he doesn't look anything like David Tennant, so... My favorite
According to
doctor.
the plan, we should first go to
Of the new
Paris DI
doctors.
and ask for Forest Watcher Tainari.
I really like the first doctor as well. One of the other ones that wears the scarf? I don't remember.
If all Hatham and Sino's sources are solid, then we can be sure that Tainari still has the Academia's trust. So, we'll find Tainari and convince him to get us the latest intel on the Doctor. Then, depending on what we learn, we'll make any necessary adjustments to our plan. The sages have placed spies everywhere on the other side of the wall. I'll follow you as a bodyguard.
Didn't expect you.
You should be honored. I don't offer my services to just anyone you know.
Especially free. Don't make me pay you.
But Paimon thought mercenaries would
Shut
be
up,
beneficial.
Paimon. I don't have the money right now.
That's certainly true. But when multiple employers are vying for your services, you should always go with the best offer. Let's see. If I were to charge you a bill, I guess I can apply a discount.
See, Paimon?
How much more do you want? Paimon's not sure we can afford it.
How much do I want? Hey, how about paying me with a smile? What do you say?
Are you flirting with me?
I haven't seen you smiling much recently. If you ask me, someone like you must look lovely when they smile. Come on, give me a smile so that I can be less worried.
I can't stand the cuteness.
Looking good. I hope this pretty smile will become our lucky charm.
Melting into... Oh my god, so sweet.
There are many kinds of smiles, but only a truly joyous one can bring blessings to others. Let's consider this smile a down payment for our future victory.
My heart.
Let's go. It's time to pay a visit to Party's DI.
Yeah. Had a cat who was rubbing his face against him. Hi kitty, hi kitty, hi kitty, hi kitty, hi. That is cat. No. Cat, no.
Tainari!
Let me pet your tail, please let me pet your tail. Even if I can't pet yours.
Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Apparently, a very sweet talking waifu of mine that has just embarrassed the living shit out of me.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Aramite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
Yeah, can I pet your tail? I'm gonna ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right. Then follow me.
Tail, pet tail or ears?
This place is better. We won't be disturbed by any passerby. Okay. What is this important thing you want to ask me?
For the safety and continued existence of Sumeru, I must pet both your ears and tail. That's what I need to tell you. I met the doctor. I want to know where he is.
The doctor.
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask. Paimon thinks he has blue hair.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Paradis DI just a little while ago.
Well, good for my luck.
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Again?
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? I see. So that's why he hasn't been at the academia. Okay. I'll answer your questions and will assist you any way I can. You don't have to tell me everything that's happened.
Good boy.
Sino's name really does work wonders. You're not even a little worried that we might have made it all up?
Despite having just met you, I can sense that you're the serious type. Between you, the Traveler, and Sino, none of you strike me as the type that would conspire to deceive me.
I mean, I'm not that smart to do much conspiring, thank you.
You don't need to tell me anything you don't want to. I'll also get straight to the point. The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
Divine knowledge?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent. So you mean you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Paradis DI. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
No.
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you've recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
No.
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Don't you dare talk down to my fox boy, you hear me?
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
Like you did to Kale?
I will personally supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer.
I don't think he's going to be... not gonna just say, I'm gonna do it whether you want to or not.
Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass. I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of arrogance that I've come to detest.
I know, right?
It's not so much that he's looking down on others, but more that he's confident in himself and his abilities to a point of near insanity.
I know.
I would never refer a
Megalomaniac.
patient to someone like him.
You think?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic. Still,
Where is
his
she now?
reaction really concerned me.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected.
I don't know if that's a backhanded compliment.
Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return.
Shut up.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness.
He's far more compassionate than you are. If that is on under your definition of shrewdness, then I'll take it out of you with a dictionary.
And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna beat you to death with a dictionary. Maybe encyclopedia.
Paimon can't help but feel like he's hinting at something unpleasant.
Shut up, Paimon. Of course he is.
He asked a question, yet didn't care for my answer. Perhaps I'm nothing but a talking rock in his eyes.
I mean, I think in his eyes that's being a little bit generous.
He never came off as malicious, but an utter lack of compassion permeated throughout our conversation. From his tone, I can sense that he's always looked down on others.
Believe it.
I can barely believe it myself. But if that's true, the situation will be in our favor.
Will it?
I don't think I missed any details. Frankly speaking, I don't want you to do anything too risky.
I still make
Now
no
that you know a
promises.
little more, it should be easier for you to stay safe.
Still make no promises.
Sorry we can't tell you everything. We appreciate that you helped us anyway. I won't forget your kindness.
You know it's the last amount of help you need to provide me? Let me pet your tail.
It's okay. I have an obligation to do so. To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
No, it did not.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the Academia and
Well,
assist
you
him with
helped.
his
You
research.
helped, Tanari.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and the tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
I mean, cool.
This has been a habit of his for many years, but I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the Academia, to investigate this matter, right?
No.
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe. Please withdraw immediately at the first hint of danger.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple.
Duh.
The Academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it.
Nice grainy effects, by the way. Also, how do we know about this when we weren't there for it, this conversation?
If the
Unless you can
higher-ups
give
really
it back to
are
me
hiding
directly.
something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the Academia. If you don't see me there for an extended period, that's your cue.
All right, we've got a plan. I'll stay at Gandharvaville to support you.
Except you won't.
If that scenario comes to pass, you must be extra vigilant. And be wary of any messages or direct requests from the Academia.
I must say, I didn't expect a warning like this from the General Mahamatra.
Being loyal to the Academia doesn't mean blindly doing whatever the sages say. I know what I'm doing.
No.
On that note, aren't you also being quite distrustful of your alma mater?
To be a scholar is to question everything.
The Academia, yes. But my master is a man of integrity. Even when I was a student, I was worried that he'd get in trouble for sticking to his beliefs. I suppose he's lucky to have lasted so long, but in the end, it's still caught up to him.
Lucky to have that guy.
I see. So you noticed something was up with the Academia from the very beginning.
Because people usually assign masters.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all of this. In which case, I must keep my promise and help you however I can.
Cool.
Also, if you run into Sino again, please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences.
I mean...
I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Close friends.
Okay, we'll find a chance to tell him.
Thanks.
Right. Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Pardis Di?
That way.
Gotcha. Thanks so much. We'll be on our way.
Bye! Let me pet your fucking ears and tail the next time I see you. That's the reward, the only reward I need for saving Sumeru. Cool? I wish that was a choice.
According to Tighnari, the doctor is leaving Sumeru soon. I want to check if the doctor is actually telling the truth. He also said that he'll take care of everything before he leaves. What did he mean by that? We need to be extra careful when dealing with a person like him.
Duh.
Just to be safe, let's chase him and see what we find.
I am not a sneaky person.
But we have no idea where he went. How can we start chasing him?
We'll do it the mercenary way. I'll find leads as we go. All you have to do is just follow me.
Do I have to sneak? Because I don't do the sneaky thing. I'm more or less going there with guns blazing.
That Harbinger may have tried to cover his trail, but he still left some traces. Or perhaps he never even thought about concealing his whereabouts. Maybe that's just how arrogant he really is.
Probably that last one.
Yep, we're headed in the right direction. The traces are still fresh, but there's no sign of his entourage. Clearly they're in a hurry.
He came with
It's
a...
just as I thought. We can stop here. I think I know where the doctor went.
Who is TARDIS?
To the south of here is Port Ormos, which seems to be where they're headed.
Whoa.
Port Ormos? They're going to leave by boat?
No.
That's right. Let's go to the port and have a look for ourselves.
Oh, you're so cute. Why are you being so cute? Ding kitty. Something. Where is it? Probably above. Cool. I made a poor decision. Oh well. Please. All right. Come here.
Squall and Fury.
Faces. There we go. Getting how properly all that thing. Anyways. Switching characters. I just realized this. We're not gonna work with you, hon. I want my fishy girl back.
Strategy.
Yeah. We have one. I will float down like a butterfly and sting like a bee. Yeah, that metaphor works here.
Look! Fatui soldiers!
No!
Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Oh, really?
Shh! Don't draw their attention.
Yeah, shut up, Paimon!
The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
If you're expecting me once again to...
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Is
The
it...
Lord Harbinger is leaving.
My...
I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
I have to get closer.
But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
Wonder.
You must be mistaken.
Fuck!
Look! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills.
Shh! Don't. The port is
Let's keep going and...
Now this is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
The Lord Harbinger is leaving. I've still only seen him once or twice.
I used to hold a position in our homeland, and back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him. It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
You're gonna keep pausing
Huh?
there?
But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Really? I don't look suspicious at all. So he's right there.
The doctor is on that boat.
Oh, really?
So he told the truth after all. He is actually leaving Sumeru. Let's get closer and find a place to hide so we can observe. This place will do. We can hide here while we keep an eye on the boat.
Unless people come up behind us and ask what the fuck we're doing. Sure he's not planning something.
Uh-oh!
Matter?
He saw us.
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Arrogance.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
Huh? You mean there's nobody with him?
I mean, he's number 2. I bet they're all gonna come after me.
And where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
I think we know.
They were all here just a few minutes ago. But now, They vanished.
So this was a trap.
No way around it.
Wait, don't tell me that.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
Oh no. They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back to Party's DI.
Huh? What do you mean?
I'm afraid that she's seen something that she wasn't supposed to see. If I were the Fatui, I would also try to take her away. And if I couldn't...
Oh no! Are you saying they're going to kill her?
Like I said, we needed an NPC death somewhere along the way.
Let's go!
We needed a death.
Pardis DI is not a place you Fatui can just show up and do as you please.
I believe we've already made ourselves quite clear. Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardis DI for research purposes.
But you've been in Sumeru for some time already. I find it coincidental that you chose to only come here today.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research, much less an ordinary scholar like yourself.
Yeah, but I can still kick your ass
I've
if...
done my duty to inform you. Don't make things difficult for yourself.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears.
I have a bow.
You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Pardis DI now, I'm pretty sure you're not just looking for herbs.
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. He knows nothing about keeping a low profile. I may be staying at Pardis DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher.
Oh, look at those mushrooms behind us. Hi, Talkin!
It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
My fox husbandu.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
How you doing? Did you just get off work?
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
Tighnari! Are you alright?
I'm fine.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
I think they crossed the line about how many countries ago? Okay, thanks for coming in. Heading to bed afterwards. And also, this is about to turn into a 24-hour stream at the rate that I'm going because I'm enjoying this story too much.
Over here! Yeah! Torrents, bring refuge! Boom boom!
Wait, if I finish this,
Rest and rebuild!
There's no
the end
use
of this
resisting.
chapter story.
Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tighnari, beat him up!
I worked tonight. Nice.
Ha! Ha!
Power that ended Haishan!
Motion to compel. Time for your arraignment. Ha! Step on up. Let the magic begin. Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Boom boom. Over here. I need to focus. Ha! Motion to compel. Step on up. Ha! Boom boom. Over here.
doctor's orders are absolute.
Yeah? You've been someone's lapdog for so long that you don't know anything else now.
Oh.
Covenants of the Deep! Motion to compel. Inadmissible evidence! Stefana! Be amazed! Rest and rebuild!
To ashes!
What do you mean the entity is timed out? I'm looking at the fucker.
Boom boom! Over here! Motion to compel!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Party har har.
Got it! Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
But why is she so still? Did they poison her? Sleeping.
Well, how is she?
Things fine.
Oh, that's good.
Pick her up and take her somewhere else.
So, you think this is over?
Hi. Balladeer.
What? The Balladeer is here?
Well, we connected to her, and then most likely we connected into him.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
We've only met once.
But, where is he?
Can't see him. So is he a spirit, a ghost? Wait. Yeah. Because I made physical contact with Hypatia, the Balladeer is in my conscious.
I can hear all of your thoughts, you know.
And?
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Party's DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What did you do?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer,
Shut up,
right?
Paimon!
That's impossible.
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
I mean...
I wanted to observe you on a fool's errand.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Traveler! What are
Please
you
stay
doing?
quiet! No, shut the fuck up.
My purification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me.
I mean... I've defeated Lesser.
Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me?
Like I said, I've fought against lesser people. Acted fast.
Scholars consider the God of Wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
I mean, what happened to that other place 500 years ago? I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. Which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
Academia plans to infuse your conscious with the divine knowledge cost, but capsules is extremely risky. Even if Academia's theories are correct, you'll manage to gain the wisdom of a god. You'll probably no longer remain yourself. You'll become the new greater lord For the acute, even it means losing yourself. Would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares.
I don't. Actually. I know I'm saying that sarcastically, but what happened to you is with their friends in the... You deserve so much better, sweetheart. I know why you decided to turn your back on the world. And the scars run deep, but...
But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you.
I know, you're a puppet, but I mean...
I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value.
Well, a sheet of paper can also be folded in origami into something amazing. A sheet of paper can, using certain crafts, can actually make something pretty strong. You know, you can only fold a sheet of paper however so many times before it explodes.
All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago.
Like I said, in my worst depression, I tried to erase all human feelings, and it doesn't work very well. It hurts. And the numbness is no fun.
Indeed, to me,
I mean, it's fun at the moment in the sense that it stops hurting.
Amusing. Tell me, just what has this world done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
The fact you ask that question means that you have zest. Your zest and conviction is on the opposite end of mine, but it's still conviction.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination.
That also means he knows my plan.
This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth.
Yes, but I know what my heart says.
It'll be for your own good,
and it's...
as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss.
I say that as Sora's gonna lose a lot, but I mean, it's just Sora. I mean, wrong character. If that's truly what you believe, why do you keep your connection with Hypatia? Surely the power you've come to possess, you can cut her off with just a thought.
Ah, you've seen my affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way.
No, not really.
She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower.
Sweetheart.
All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
You've been abandoned so much. And all you've ever wanted is recognition, and the problem is nobody's given it to you the right way. I don't care.
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
A child that has not been able to be treated correctly, therefore, is immature in his logical thinking. If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Oh, you do care. Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord?
If you can read my conscience, you can see it for your fucking self.
The doctor has never known his place. Even now, the puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god.
Okay.
You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia.
Though, mind you, your affection comes at a cost, and that's not real affection.
It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener,
Good thing that
you
Paimon
will
is
be
shut up.
rewarded.
Do I get to see you? Do I get to kill you? The look on your face, what are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts. After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder!
What the thunder said? Torchlight sweaty on. I have to pull it up, damn it!
See what's about
I have to be able to
he sure chatted with you for a while.
fucking do the T.S. Eliot thing. Thunder said. Become milder, but somehow more deranged.
Where
What the
is
thunder
this
said.
headed?
What the thunder said. What the thunder said. Could be using the
That
gnosis.
means anyone outside is in danger! Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting!
My favorite poem's the wasteland. I thought that was halfway written when he was sick. What the actual? What the thunder said. I'm not going to read the whole thing because it's a bit. The first part's what I remember. What the thunder said, after the torchlight red on sweaty faces, after the frosty silence in the gardens, after the agony in stony places, the shouting and the crying, prison and palace and reverberation of thunder of spring over distant mountains, he who was living is now dead, we who are living are now dying with little patience. That's the quote I was thinking of for that. Doesn't it fit though? Damn, I have to deal with lightning here too. Hi! Are we wearing anything lightning prone like metals?
Have the Fatui retreated?
They're over there.
Hey, what happened to you?
He's hurt.
Oh.
I'm fine.
He's shimmering.
Don't move. I've seen eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Bitch went after my baby?
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone.
Alright, I'm beating the living
almost as if
shit out of the
they were
poor
alive.
child for hitting my baby.
Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes. There were a lot of Fatui, though, and they were being torn to shreds by the bolts of lightning.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
You realize me, let me put your
It's all
head
right.
in here to make you feel better. No, it's not. Cuddles, lap, now.
My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Or you come lay in my lap, we can go somewhere where it's not raining and thundering.
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
Yeah, and you can lay in my lap. Sound like a plan? And I can pet your tail and your ears. You can, I don't know, give you a massage. So, you know, since your body is probably very, very much tight from the have you ever been shocked, like really badly shocked, and your muscles kind of have this jumpy and it's like tight and like it's not loose, it's very stiff and like you're under a lot of stress kind of.
Thank goodness, she's fine.
Did that strike the fucking tree through the...
Hey, how about taking care of yourself first?
Yeah! Lap.
I understand my condition. The wound is not fatal. I'll be all right.
Lap.
Ugh. The more you understand medicine, the worse of a patient you become.
Rich coming from you.
I know. They always think they can push through the pain.
You have no right to say anything.
Oh, he sat down.
Lap.
Let me rest for a bit. Sorry, traveler. Now you may start.
Why can't I pull him into my lap? Encountered the meeting doctor and your encounter with the balladeer while checking up on Hypatia.
So that's what you were talking to the balladeer about? Oh, Paimon can't believe what he's thinking.
Good thing that Paimon, like halfway through
The
that conversation.
Academia's God creation plan. How ridiculous.
I know, right?
That sounds, ambitious, I guess? Anyway, this is all way beyond me.
I mean, I'm not paying you, so it can't be above your pay grade, but I mean...
As long as I can enjoy every day with a drink in my hand, tasty food in my stomach, and a good night's rest, that's enough. I'll only work when I have to. I must be the least ambitious person who's ever set foot in Party's DI.
I mean, Paimon's here, but she's floating. Damn.
Don't say that. I haven't even thanked you for your help back there.
Don't mention it.
Good thing my harem members are getting along.
Well, if nothing else, all this proves that the doctor really did have some urgent matter to attend to, and left Sumeru in a hurry.
And I also have a theory. Well, here's the reason why.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
No.
You said the balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
His pain, his trauma.
Have you noticed? The balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the balladeer zap him with lightning?
Can we bring the doctor back so he can face divine retribution?
Based on what the traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
But he was called back by the Queen Lady.
In other words, we've successfully completed this stage of the plan. The doctor is out of the picture now.
Yay.
Yay! That's a big accomplishment!
Shut up, Paimon, you did nothing.
I'm also happy for you.
Not. Sorry.
Thank you for the help, Tainari. Make sure you rest up for now.
Yes, please do get the rest.
Yeah, all right.
Okay, that wraps things up for us here at Party's DI. Traveler, it's about time we rendezvous with the others at the Grand Bazaar. Let's continue to keep a low profile. You can head there once you're ready.
Me a low profile. Hi, sweetie.
You can just focus on your plan. Leave Hypatia to me.
It's Cuddles' pet tail.
My wound is not going to get in the way. Okay. Guess I'll sit still for a little while longer.
I bet you'll feel better if you sit in my lap. Okay, I'll stop. Actually, no, I will not, but we will still... we'll go ahead and go to the Grand Bazaar. Is it again? Night. How bizarre.
All right, everyone is here.
Nope.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
No.
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal. In addition, the props required are also ready.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Party's DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Both. I mean, but the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya. So, we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture. Also, Tainari's already resting, so he'll be okay.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side. The Eremites should have arrived at their destination by now. To avoid alerting the quarry, they will stay there for now.
I can't believe you actually got so many Eremites into Sumeru City.
I mean, I didn't hit too hard.
It's all thanks to Rahman and his brave team, as well as their bold strategy. It appears to have been very effective. I'm glad to hear it. Well, is that everything? Okay, this meeting is adjourned.
In this, wide place where a bunch of people can
Wait,
hear.
you mean that's it?
Well, what else is there to discuss?
What to do after?
Shouldn't you end with some words of encouragement? You know, to fire us up now?
You think he'd be good at that?
Personally, I'd rather we all go home and get some rest.
Is this gonna lead to me doing
I
it?
hate them, you... Ugh.
Oh, and if you wanted someone to say something to that effect, then I must reiterate that I'm here to strategize and not to lead.
And I'm not here to lead. Don't ever let me lead.
So you should find someone more suitable to do that.
They're gonna make me say something,
But
aren't
I
they?
thought all of you Academia big shots were great speakers.
Then I should remind you that I'm the scribe.
I know that. So what?
This? Come on, my harem. Don't fight with
The
each other.
scribe is responsible for recording meetings, not speaking.
Fine, whatever. Well, Cyno doesn't seem to be much of a talker either. I guess that leaves it to my employer.
Like I said, you really shouldn't.
Employer?
Yep, the Traveler hired me.
My heart! She asked for a smile as her payment.
That's right. So come on, boss. What do you have to say for the team?
We'll have a big orgy when all this is over. How does that sound? Orgy! Orgy! Let me think.
Huh?
Well, just
What are
all
you
of
doing
us.
here?
Oh, it's
I mean, we can include Nilu too.
Hey everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Nope.
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important.
Yes, take
Weren't
off
you?
your fucking Akasha.
But you also look like you're up to no good.
I'm never up to any good. I don't know what you're
Seems
talking
pretty
about.
Welcome, Nilu. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you?
In our orgy.
You mean you also want to discuss something important with me?
Orgy.
Yes. Something very important.
Where are we gonna have the orgy? That's the
Nilu,
important thing.
Are there any breaks in your performance schedule in the upcoming days?
Huh? Wait, you're seriously inviting me?
Yes. Bubbling with excitement and anticipation.
I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru.
Yeah, she's
Well,
wearing a fucking
ever
listening
met.
device.
Ahem.
Shut up, Paimon.
Oh, right. The Traveler and Paimon are not from Sumeru, but you are awesome as well.
Don't get Paimon's head too much arrogant than she already is.
That's right.
Shut up, Paimon.
I must admit that I'm a little scared.
Let me guess, morale boost.
But I'll try my best for Lesser Lord Kusanali. If I can somehow use my abilities to help you, then count me in.
Remember, believe in yourself.
See? He can do something motivational.
Okay. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much. Be discreet.
Yeah. In other words, don't be Paimon.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Can we have an orgy for good luck? Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna save
So,
a god.
have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Our actions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep, it's a grand plan.
Shut up, this is my speech! Yeah, it's over here like, what the fuck? Just get a good night's sleep and everyone.
Well said. A good night's rest before an operation can be the difference between success and failure.
Thankfully, I've had my place to myself recently. It's been nice and quiet.
You mean your architect friend, dude?
Uh-huh.
Because there's so many things about starting off with them being roommates.
Oh, nothing.
And leads on to certain things.
Alright, let's all go home and get a good night's sleep so we can be up early tomorrow.
And certain threesomes that happen
So I
with
guess
said
that means
traveler.
It's time to say goodnight now.
No, it is not, because I am not leaving until I finish the storyline. I'm just gonna hate. I just realized that I'm probably not gonna get much sleep to finish leveling up my character in Kingdom Hearts. I just... Anyways. I'm gonna run here real quick. Counts as tomorrow, okay. No, revolutions aren't gonna start in, let's say, late in the day. Though all revolutions need to have tea and dancing beforehand. It's the rules, I did not make this up. Fine, I'm a bit early. Fine. Give me time to wander. What's this that keeps shining? Day cycle seems a homeward figure. Lighthouse. What's this, riddle or something, proverb? Is it really? I did not mean to get distracted by something. The rest, as far as I know, is centric among the oh, the river. Yeah. Shut up. I don't care. I will. I don't care right now. Most likely, when I actually start to do this quest, I will care.
The Academia's near Garbaha Day. We can finally put our plan into action.
Shut up, Paimon. Stop being so loud about it.
He'll be waiting for us. Let's go to the Academia and find him.
Yes, because I'm not most wanted here. And also, I repeat, say that louder, kid. Where, you know, there aren't listening devices on things, on people all around you. You know, there's a teleportation part. I didn't have to run.
You two.
But then again,
Sleep well.
I wouldn't have that lecture right now.
Not really. Paimon got too nervous thinking about today and didn't fall asleep until the sun was almost up.
Bitch, you do nothing.
What about you, Alhaitham?
Naturally, I slept just fine. After all, a good rest should be considered part of the plan, since energy is an important resource.
Yeah.
You just want to show off how calm you are.
I mean, you're not wrong, Paimon.
It's crucial to dissipate any tension before we execute our plan.
Meditation.
The only thing you're doing is being
Paimon. Mirror.
Anyway, do you need me to go over the game plan again?
Yes. Just in case.
Our target is Grand Sage Azar's office. Everyone in the Academia knows that's where the Grand Sage's console is. Only they can operate it.
Do I need their fingerprints? Because I'm okay with cutting off their hand. Or eye? I'm okay with carving out their eye.
Many restricted commands and operations are executed via that console. I'm sure that console has a way to free Lesser Lord Kusanali.
You know, Paimon's been thinking, what kind of technology could let the sages imprison even a god?
That's a stupid question.
That isn't something they could have accomplished with their scholarly talents alone. In the Sanctuary of Suristhana, there's a device of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's that she once used to isolate herself while meditating. 500 years ago, the Grand Sage at the time modified the device so that it can no longer be controlled from the inside. They were effectively trapping one god with the power of another.
Surprise.
So, how are we gonna get to the Grand Sage's office?
I have a fucking sword.
Don't forget, today is Nyagarbha Day, arguably the most important day to the Academia.
They won't be in his office?
The sages and core Academia personnel are busy loading the latest batch of research developments and legal decrees into knowledge capsules so that they can be entered into the Akasha. All the Darshan's researchers have their noses to the grindstone, and the Academia's grounds are flowing with all sorts of people. It's the perfect time for an infiltration.
Also, isn't the new god going to try it since he can read my consciousness?
When the Grand Sage leaves his office to supervise the entering process, that's our cue to access the console and free the Dendro Archon.
Let me put it that way.
Well, yes. That's just the visible side of our plan, after all.
Is it?
If precedence holds, the Academia should have already started preparing for Nyagarbha Day.
Everyone should be in position. All that's left is for us to lead the charge.
Where's the us, Paimon?
Let's go.
So are we just gonna walk in through the front door?
Yes.
Or...
Yes. Were you expecting a stealthier approach?
Apparently she was.
Paimon can't think of a good comeback.
Then shut up.
Alright, it's all on Alhaitham if things go south.
Doors are pretty. That's pretty. Doesn't seem to be many rushing going on.
Scribe? Please, wait. Are you Scribe Alhaitham?
Good that nobody's paying attention. Calm down, Paimon.
That's me. Is something the matter? I'm in a hurry.
No. I was just surprised to see you here. I had heard that the sages were looking for you not long ago, but I didn't know what for. And, also, please don't bring outside guests into the Academia.
Yeah, we were noticed.
Outside guests? How did you arrive at such a conclusion? Your groundless inference shames the Haravatat Darshan.
What did you say? I'm the top student in Haravatat, and I earned 3rd place at the last Inter-Darshan debate. Don't look down on me!
Nerd?
That wasn't my intention. As your Haravatat senior, I just assumed that you possessed a greater aptitude for critical thinking. Look, based on what you already know, the purpose of my return and the reason they're here should be obvious.
Is that so? Wait a moment. Let me think. Don't tell me the answer. The sages search for you. A blonde-haired traveler. Outside guests. So, from the start, the sages weren't looking for you, but this traveler? And you were gone from the Academia for so long because...
Hey, shh. Yes, you've proven yourself as the top student in Haravatat. I surmise you've arrived at the correct conclusion.
As I expected. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking clearly just now. Thank you for getting me back on track.
You're not welcome.
It's nothing. We'll be on our way then.
All right. Thank you for your contributions to the Academia, Scribe.
What the heck just happened now? What did he just guess?
Shut up, Paimon.
I'm afraid I don't know either.
You have no idea?
Shut up, Paimon!
He convinced himself of whatever truth he came up with. That is the so-called pride of a scholar. If someone questions their academic facility, they will instantly feign understanding to keep up appearances.
I mean, isn't that most people?
Nowadays, the academia is rampant with this type of scholar. Their obvious farces of intellect only serve to highlight themselves as fools.
Wow. So there are special ways to deal with smart people. We don't even need to make up our own excuses.
We won't be making up any excuse. I will be probably the one making up the excuse.
We shouldn't waste any more time. It would be problematic if we missed our window of opportunity. Let's go.
Ignore the kitty. Don't annoy, ignore Anubis. Of course, you're laying down right now, and I'm here petting you, and you're probably annoyed with me for this. It's been a while since you've joined me on stream, hon.
Is this the Academia's library?
No.
Indeed. Known as the House of Dana, it is quite possibly the most extensive special collections library in Teyvat.
There are a lot of students going through here. Is it really okay just to waltz right in?
Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
The Academia marches to a fast beat, especially since it's Nagarbaha Day. They're all occupied with their own matters. Just act natural. Now, hurry along.
Where?
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that Academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then? The Grand Sage's office is up there somewhere.
Why are we announcing our plan? We shouldn't be, because they're here.
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Grand Sage. Let's step back and observe for now.
But what if he's already gone? Nothing suspicious about.
The Grand Sage will exit from there?
Is it the only exit?
And after he does, we'd sneak past him? Oh, Paimon thinks that's really dangerous.
Shut up, Paimon.
Who knows? However, if we can confirm Azar's current location, our operation will be much safer if we...
Allow me to offer you a hint. If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Shut up, Paimon.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe.
Go ahead, lay down. I'm gonna take you all out. It really doesn't matter.
An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Yeah, because...
Grand Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure, but compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. You are the Traveler and Paimon, correct?
No.
It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests. I do apologize for my lack of decorum. Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. You clearly understand the situation at hand and have no intention of making a reckless stand.
I didn't say that. I said let's talk. That doesn't mean that I won't stab you after the talking is finished.
The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion. Please, follow me to my office.
Thank you for leading me right where I wanted to go.
This place is crawling with guards. There's no way out for us.
I've killed more.
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me? Today is Niagarbaha Day, so I still have many responsibilities to attend to. There is little time for idle chit-chat before I detain you all. You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work, rather than using your trivial misgivings in a futile attempt to sway me.
Yeah, and using big words to pretend that you're high and pretentious.
Trivial?
Shut up, Paimon.
Then tell me, what do the Fatui want from me? Worthless. Those are all completely worthless. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work.
On. Megalomaniacs.
Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god.
I mean...
If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. This is the pinnacle of human wisdom.
Yeah.
We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. No longer will we flounder. Even Ermin's soul
No, do not.
freed from its plight.
Keyboard, I love you, but
For
no.
our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration. No cost is too great to realize it.
But in the end, you're still relying on a god.
You will never understand the rapture of having a god be born within your very hands.
Well, each human
With
is
your
a
degree
god,
of
so I'm a
knowledge,
girl
you cannot
and
even
giving birth.
comprehend such an emotion. Gods exist on a plane that far eclipses humanity's. Lesser Lord Kusanali, what can she even do? Care for the people? Fend off sandstorms? Fabricate silly fairy tales? These are but child's play for the academia. Does that make us equal to the gods?
Fuck no.
We are a people favored by Greater Lord Rukadevata. Though I may have personally not seen it, our forefathers bore witness to true wisdom.
There's a Tolkien thing about, I know the whole thing is, they only copy for the things that they are not strong enough. I gotta look that up. I have to say it correctly, or my Tolkien credit should be revoked, or will be revoked. Come on, find it. Yeah. Place for the spirit. Try to divide it. Decay. I guess it's decay. It's time. I am sorry, I am distracted by this. I am absolutely distracted by finding this. Creation? Come on. Yeah. Yeah, here it is. Here it is. Here it is! Finally! Found it! Evil cannot create anything new. They can only corrupt and ruin. Good forces have... Why isn't it? That's not the full quote. Fuck. Yeah. It's metaphysical law. Evil cannot create anything new. They can only corrupt and ruin what good forces have invented or made. So where? That's longer than that. Apparently... Apparently somebody responded that appeared to be anything Token never wrote. No, they eat and drink Sam. The shadow that bred them can only mock them. It cannot make. Not real things of its own. There we go. Close enough. Anyways. Sorry.
The ascension of the Lesser Lord has brought nothing but bewilderment to the scholars. They all ask, is that truly what true wisdom is supposed to look like?
Yeah.
With that in mind, it is better to keep her isolated in the sanctuary of Surasthana, so our academy will not become embroiled in turmoil.
What a pathetic justification! Do you really think that only the super smart or powerful should be able to call themselves gods?
Yes, they do, Paimon.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
Oh,
Looks like
sweetheart,
really was merit in
you
my
really think
assignment.
that... shut up, Paimon. I already know this. Shut the fuck up, Paimon.
Oh, Hatham? Are you talking about us?
Shut up.
Anyway, I've brought them to the academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble.
Shut up, Paimon. Shut up. Shut up.
Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler. An array of information about her ready for your perusal.
Oh, Hatham! So you're still on the academia side!
Shut up, Paimon.
We finally started to trust you!
Shut up, Paimon. Then you...
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. As it is Niagarbaha Day, I'll enter the information on you into the Akasha. Surely you know what that means.
We'll be monitored, just like Sino.
With the Akasha's calculation prowess, all of your actions will be predicted with an accuracy of at least 98%. Furthermore, your data will be updated in real time whenever new information presents itself.
I mean, take the thing off my ear.
To put it into words you can understand, wherever you go, you will be walking under an invisible leash. This is Sumeru's greatest penalty for dishonest persons.
You think that'll stop me? Oh, sweetie bear.
Are you not familiar with the concept that great responsibility begets an equally great suspicion?
Sweetheart. I can't wait to stab you.
In any case, you are Sumeru's most concerning external variable. Locking you down will greatly decrease the chance of any undesirable outcomes coming to pass.
Keep your monologuing.
You're despicable!
Shut up, Paimon.
Despicable? Perhaps from your perspective, but I suppose you had mentally prepared yourselves for this, no?
Stop.
Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? Very well, I will spell things out. First off, I received an eyewitness report that you were spotted with the traveler at Caravan Ribat. However, you immediately departed for the desert and escaped surveillance range. Judging by the time, you all likely encountered the truant General Mahamatra in the desert. Am I correct?
Maybe.
Maybe Paimon shouldn't have mentioned
Yeah, I know! That's why I said shut up, Paimon!
The Academia had not received correspondence
Hey, Premi,
from
how are
its
you?
scribe for a prolonged time. You were also in the company of the Traveler, a close associate of Lesser Lord Kusanali and General Mahamatra Sino, who had defected from the Academia. With their instigation, what was the probability that you would betray the Academia? Rationally speaking, 50%? 70%? What do you think?
Regardless, that's only a guess. The facts are that I've brought the Traveler right before you, and I gave you my
I'm
report.
doing well. This is about to turn into a however long I get to finish this stream.
Indeed, your boldness deserves praise. To think that despite status as an outlander, the Traveler is still willing to sacrifice for the sake of your plan. If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great work.
Hey, Han, how are you? Thanks for the raid. Thank you so much for the raid. I'm 10 hours into this totally not supposed to be a 10-hour stream. How are you doing? What were you playing? Let me do a shout out. The story is so amazing once you reach this point. The first three countries, I guess nations, the story is kind of like, okay, I could stop here with it halfway through it because it's like a good stopping point. This, I'm like, I can't leave my fucking computer. I was playing some Subnautica. Nice.
Sneak into the Academia on Niagarbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe.
Is it...
For there is a good chance that an opportunity to save
the first one or the second one?
Should your intentions be discovered, Alhatham will turn traitor and sacrifice the Traveler, thus proving his innocence. He can then stay inside the Academia
the first one,
and continue
nice.
searching for a way to proceed forward.
Nice.
As for Simon,
have you played it before?
According to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person. I suppose this is also a part of your plan?
Look, I don't know why we're still talking. I can take on all of y'all, and it won't fucking matter.
You'll see me as a traitor regardless of what I say, no?
Yes.
Even if you impugn me, it would have little effect on you all.
Okay, I can understand that.
You misunderstand. Losing our scribe would irreparably damage the Academia's regular operations.
That's
and
why
the
you're going to take
development
my
of Sumeru's
his memory.
future academic systems. However, under the current circumstances, even that is trivial compared to what we stand to gain from our great work.
See, they're trying to create a new god. This is what's happening.
You said that
Arrogance
I
of
betrayed
man.
the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Yeah, oh boy. Apparently somebody made a comment about it being like Evangelion, and I've never seen Evangelion, but I know people, some people who have talked about it, so...
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
I really think this will stop me. I've faced more! Only beaten in a cutscene, come on! Somebody's mad. Say, oh my god, he used the divine. Why did you use the divine knowledge?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Why, Boyle?
You traitor!
You're using it as a
Even
distraction.
The most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me?
No, he's just being a distraction.
Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Oh, sweetheart. Thank you for causing a distraction. Please don't.
He has gone completely insane.
No, he hasn't. Ow! Don't hit my poor boy, a part of my harem. Oh, come on!
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village.
I have a good
Then
harem.
Find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyagarbahade. We may begin to enter the
I mean, the guy literally electrocuted my fox boy, and I haven't been able, and I haven't been able to touch his ears or, hell yet. Oh, sweetheart, smart one. And my fox boy doesn't deserve that. Shut the fuck up, Paimon! Sorry. Sorry, that's... That's enough, Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon got a bit carried away there. How was Paimon's acting just now? Great, huh?
Negative 10 out of 10. Please do not. Marvin. Yeah.
Everything's going according to plan so far. We made it into confinement, and Alhaitham's probably done with his part too.
Yes, that's why you shouldn't have brought up the people. We can relax for the time being.
We managed to trick Grand Sage Azar. Alhaitham sure knows how to cook up a plan.
Yeah. The thing is, once you start with arrogant, you know, intellectuals like that.
Paimon has trouble remembering things when she's worked up.
Fuck if I know. I have a brain injury in real life. Like I can remember.
Right. Paimon thinks it went something like this.
Apart from that, we still have yet another goal in the first stage of our operation, which is to send the Traveler to the confinement room.
Because I've been a bad, bad girl. Maybe Candace should come, you know, teach me a lesson. Or Sino. Sino can do it. General can. My dear Anubis. Baby.
She's always been the person the sages are most afraid of, as well as the greatest obstacle to the successful implementation of their plan.
Alright, thank
They
you
are
so much
very
for the
aware
lurk.
of the
I
risk she
appreciate
poses
you
to them.
coming in, hun.
Once the traveler is imprisoned, the sages will likely think that everything is under control.
You think this cage will stop me? You're locked in here with me.
And with their guard down, the next phase of our plan will have a much higher chance of success.
I can already see the pompous looks on their faces.
Yes. Head pats.
Oh, that's a super tricky plan. But Paimon still thinks it's not really worth
No, I completely understand that. Especially with, say, how stressful streaming can be and how hungry-inducing it is. I literally have had to get up, like, every few bits to actually get a snack because I have to remind myself to eat with this storyline. Alright, thank you so much! I'll take care of your raiders for you.
That isn't the only reason, of course. She has a more important task once
Oh,
she's
I'm
in
supposed to usually
confinement.
introduce myself. Hi, I'm a crazy person who doesn't know when to stop playing games. No, my name's Ishnai Ciarfox, and welcome to my stream. I sing. There are karaoke rewards if you get up to 300. The list of songs by which I sing are there. And like I said, I don't know when to stop gaming.
According to the Academia scholars in Ramon's custody, Lesser Lord Kusanali has sealed off her consciousness in the Akasha ever since she was captured by
I'm
the
also
doctor.
not a kitsune. I'm just a fox girl. That's all I am.
That way, they can't pry any more information from her. Even if we break into the sanctuary of Surasthana, it will take time to awaken Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness. We need to do that in advance.
So our job is to wake up Nahida! Okay, totally worth getting thrown in jail for.
Do I have to be thrown in jail with Paimon, please? No.
The confinement room is inside the Academia, close to the sanctuary of Surasthana. It's a completely enclosed space, and you won't be receiving any visitors.
Oh, you won't come visit me?
I'll work with Ramon's scholars to make some modifications to your Akasha terminal. Once you're in, get as close as you can to Lesser Lord Kusanali and try to connect to her consciousness.
Cool.
However, as for whether she'll actually wake up, that will depend on our luck.
Look, I am the main protagonist. My luck is always on my side. Except when it isn't and I get defeated in a cutscene.
No wonder you've been wearing your Akasha terminal today. It's the one that Alhaitham modified.
Never.
Paimon thought they'd take our Akasha terminals when they locked us up in here. Were they being careless?
No, it's because they can monitor my location with it. It's completely under their control.
So what now?
We need to first find a place with the best signal in this room.
That's easy enough. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. Let's do it.
We?
There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like...
Oh.
The faster it blinks, the better the signal.
You think it would be better next to a root? Since she is the... You know, danger goddess? The blinking was better this way, wasn't it? Ever suck at hot and cold? The problem is, with the blinking, it's hard to tell when she faces away. Oh. I wonder!
Whoa, it's Mora! Ooh, Mora! No, Paimon, we're not here to hunt for treasure!
Good that you do it.
No signal again! Is it getting jammed?
Jam, Good that it does this instead of me having to... Like I said, a root.
Huh? Is this the right spot? Are you getting anything?
No. Preparing to connect to her consciousness now. It's fate, but I have a signal.
Please work.
Hi, sweetheart. I'm sorry we left so long, and no, you aren't a part of my harem because you're a lolly. No offense. I know that you're like 500 years old, but no, that still doesn't work with my lolly and harem thing. Is this the realm of consciousness? Or unconsciousness? Hey, sweetheart! Not moving. She really has been sealed off. I need to think of a way to wake her up. A joke? What's this? It looks like some kind of barrier. Shout really, really loud. Use the barrier to isolate yourself from the outside world.
Nahida!
Oh, my character's actually speaking. Okay, sweetheart!
Hey, Nahida!
Dang, she isn't reacting. Maybe she seems like she can't sense me.
When did it first start? Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I wanted to become a worthy Archon.
Leaders!
So I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul. So I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me.
We still love you, hun!
And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
I'm right here, sweetheart!
Nahida!
What now? Is there really nothing I can do? You hit the barrier as hard as you can. But she's right here in front of me. I can't just give up like this. I already left her behind once when the doctor first appeared. I can't do that again. Technically, you left her behind twice.
Nahida!
Where there's a will, there's a way.
It's so quiet here.
Well, I don't know if you turn around and listen to the barrier I'm trying to break.
Now that I think of it, I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice.
Oh, that probably is a good thing. You don't want to hear my inner voice. Nobody wants to hear my inner voice.
Do Archons have them?
Fuck if I know on that one.
Should Archons have them?
Fuck if I know about that one either.
Have I been doing the right thing?
Sweetheart, you have! Oh my god!
Am I really not needed?
I need you! I need to give you hugs! Oh my god, it's unfair how they've treated you.
How do I really feel about all of this?
You're hurt! That's what you're feeling!
It's so quiet here.
I'm here with you.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that?
That's the Greater Lord.
You're right, though. I won't ignore my own voice anymore.
Or mine, apparently.
Nahida!
Did I use Archon? I mean, the amino? Give her a hug! Give her a hug! I will be very disappointed in you, Traveler, if you don't hug her. What did I say about giving her a hug?
Did you wake me up?
Hug the cute little hurt girl.
We're here to rescue you. Are you alright?
Does she look alright?
I'm fine. It's just... when I think of everything that's happened to me, I feel really angry now.
That sounds good.
You should have been angry ages ago.
Not wrong. With how they've treated you.
Huh? Oh, you're back! How's everything?
I'm not happy that you're the first person I saw when I awoke.
That's wonderful news! Great! We weren't locked up for nothing. When you went to wake up Nahida, Paimon was listening for any sounds outside.
Mm-hmm.
You were out for a long time. There are fewer and fewer scholars going about now. You think everyone's done with their Nyagarba day stuff?
Nope. Guess I finished all the knowledge capsule.
Our next act is Nilu's performance.
Yeah, piss them off by dancing. No, literally. They can't stand art and stuff because it's not academic. Don't make me control her.
Nilu, are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going. You know that I don't like to pass up any opportunity to dance, and this one is especially important.
All right. You seem to have a lot of trust
I
in
don't know
them,
why.
so I won't say more on the subject.
Because basically I'm using them still to get information about my brother. I mean, I'm doing good deeds in the process, but it's still a kind of
But if anything happens, the few of us here may not be able to help you.
Don't worry. They've been through worse. Everything's going to be fine.
All right. You know, if you really do get arrested, we'll do everything we can to get you back. Be careful, even if it's only for our sakes.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Mr. Zubair. You're so very kind.
I am controlling her. God. Alright, y'all want some belly dancing? That's not completely belly dancing. But yeah, art and all the other fun stuff, music, all this other stuff is looked down upon.
Nilu, how's it going? Nervous?
Sponsored by the Shadow Government, I know, right?
Definitely more than usual. But it's because I'm worried
How you
I won't
doing?
dance well enough.
Asashi?
It's okay. Just focus on your performance. We'll take care of everything else.
You sure know how to talk. Taking all the credit, even though we came here together to help out.
Boys, no fighting. Can take this back to your rooms afterwards.
Well, thank you both.
I'm doing well.
I'll have
Like
to
I
treat you
said,
to a meal
this was
after all
actually
this
supposed to,
ends.
usually I have
I
4-hour
really,
streams.
really
We're right now about to hit
appreciate all of your
11 hours because this storyline.
Ooh, that sounds great. Huh? How can we say no to that?
All right, let's get back to business. Nilu, we'll be here to keep people from going to the academia so they don't interrupt
I know,
your
right?
performance.
I was planning on telling them something like, the Academia has been conducting
No,
a weird
not the question
experiment,
is who will
and some
win.
of their
It's
test subjects
who's the
escaped.
sub and
It's
who's the
really dangerous
dom.
there, so stay away.
Oh, you couldn't think of anything better? Oh well, I guess it does sound like something the academia would do.
Or if worse comes to
I
worse,
think it
who's the
sounds great.
switch?
I'm counting on you guys.
Don't worry, it'll be a piece of cake.
If one of them's not one, who's gonna be the switch? Oh, Fenris.
Nilu. Sorry, it's great to see you, but I'm really busy right now. Our bait people away with Yalda candies plan is working beautifully.
Boyo. Don't say that too loud into this mic.
Do you want some candy? We have more than we can give out.
10 minutes? Oh, wow. Damn.
Vihar, thank you so much for doing all of this. And even dressed up as the Knight of Flowers, no less.
Well, it's also kind of early in the morning, like I said. Oh, thank you for the follow, because I don't understand what sleeping is.
I'll pass on the candy, though.
Thank you so much
I
on
cut
that.
back on sweets in the period leading up to a performance, and I'm about to start one.
You have a point. The stage is cleared and everything's
Disappears.
ready, so you can
All
start
right.
your performance at any time.
Hope you have a good day or night, whichever it is for you.
Yeah, thanks to you. I'm really grateful. All right, time to hit the stage.
You're welcome. The honor's all mine, since I'll have such a great view of the show.
Do I get to fight with her? Or is it a cutscene? It's a cutscene! She's so pretty. Using her magic. Is she water? Or is it air? It's water. Saw her vision.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, but I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
Oh no.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit longer.
I know! Overriding stuff. Encore! 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 Come on! Encore! I said encore.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a lot of guards just ran by.
I guess.
Does this mean the plan has moved on to the next stage?
Sounds like, yeah.
Yep. It's great that everything seems to be going well. Come to think of it, when did Alhaitham replace the knowledge capsule that was about to be entered into the Akasha?
Or when he, yeah.
So that's when he did it!
Duh. I thought that was
too nervous to notice.
Paimon, it's a good thing you don't know half the plan on this one.
Speaking of, didn't Alhaitham also yoink the divine knowledge capsule from that mercenary leader in Port Ormos when everyone else was distracted?
No.
It's a time-tested trick of his.
I think he made it as good.
Why are we complimenting him? Yeah, he's smart and all, but he still makes Paimon's blood boil.
Well, Paimon makes my blood boil. Your point is?
Let's review our plan for this stage again. It's not like we have anything else to do right now anyway, and it'll help us feel more confident.
I have all the confidence in the world. As I lie through my teeth.
Paimon remembers that Nilou's task was supposed to go a bit like this.
Alright, can we stop with the changing of characters shit?
Now that Lesser Lord Kusanali's consciousness has been forcefully sealed, the core figures of the Academia and their guards have started to wear their Akasha terminals again. With the Doctor's technological support, they think they have nothing to fear.
Of course.
How despicable of them to rely on such a person.
I know, right?
But this is also our chance. I was originally asked to draft the knowledge capsule for the Artistic Performances Prohibition Act when I was still at the Academia. It should be on the Grand Sage's desk right now, and will be entered into the Akasha during the next Nyargarbaha Day.
Are they really going to stop all artistic performances? That's horrible!
I know, right?
I'll make an identical knowledge capsule, but this time, I'll smuggle some misleading information into it. We only need to find an opportunity to switch the capsules. Once it's been entered into the Akasha on Yagarbahade, if someone were to be seen performing in public,
That's why he jumped onto the
the
desk.
sages would definitely use that opportunity to announce the ban. And so, the misleading information will be disseminated amongst the guards.
Sure sounds complicated. But it seems like if everything goes well, we'll be able to get rid of all the guards in the academia without any effort.
I know, right?
That's pretty clever, getting right into their heads.
Yeah, I know, right?
I just have one question. Even if we manage to get the misleading info out to the guards, how can we be sure that they'll believe it?
Because they don't think for themselves and have only listened to what the computer in their head says?
People who are used to relying on the Akasha become less inquisitive, and their ability to distinguish truth from
Oh,
misinformation
that sounds familiar.
is significantly reduced.
The Akasha will turn humans into machines. I've seen it happen many times.
Yikes. Good thing I didn't wear it for long when I was working in Sumeru City. At first, I thought it was a good thing, too.
I didn't. My thoughts are my own, goddammit,
way,
and they're scary,
plan
and they
still
probably
requires a
shouldn't be revealed to the
performer, right?
public.
Do you have someone in mind?
Yes.
Milu of Zubair Theater. I know her really well. We can trust her. I'm kinda hesitant to ask her to participate in a dangerous plan like this, but we can ask her in person.
All right. After the guards and the academia are gone,
Then it'll be time for me and my stowaway brothers to shine.
Yeah. Am I controlling you? Are you just gonna have me walk somewhere?
Here they come. Did you see that, Raman? They came out from the academia in droves.
After laying low in the city for so long, this is the moment we've been waiting for. My brothers have already sprung into action.
Is this all of them? Or,
We couldn't do
I swear I
anything to 'em inside
hit
their
more
coop,
of them.
but
I
outside
mean,
the academia,
bumped
this
their
is
heads so
our
it looked like I
hunting
hit them.
With a lioness like you, the prey sure won't be able to run far.
What if I don't want to run?
We still need to eliminate the guards as soon as possible. If we give the sages enough time to realize what's happening, the plan's doomed.
All they've done is to sit on their cushy salaries and twiddle their thumbs all day while we fought and struggled every day in the desert. The only advantage they might have is their numbers.
Speaking of which, most of the guards who report directly to the Six Sages belong to the Corps of 30, but they have a completely different reputation. Following those blasted sages every whim, throwing away all the principles of being a mercenary. As someone in the same profession, I'm obligated to teach them a good lesson today.
Can you teach me a lesson too? I know I haven't been bad in that sense, but I've been a bad girl by staying up this late doing the stream.
Indeed, the trap has been set. All we need to do is lead them there.
All right, let's each take a road and herd those scattered guards back into one place. Make sure to attract their attention. Isak will be the key.
You gave such an important task to that child. Will he be okay?
I mean, he totally didn't mess up something else earlier.
It'll be fine. Isak was so determined to help, so let's put our faith in him.
Yeah, but what happened last time he was so determined to help?
Besides, even if he's caught, the guards would be too scared to do anything to him. They've never seen Lesser Lord Kusanali in person, after all.
I have a...
You've got a point. Anyway, I think I see them coming. Let's head out.
Good luck.
This outfit.
You look adorable.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Of course I do. I'm just a little nervous.
Do I have to control him when he runs? Because I also suck at, being chased.
Relax. Don't think about getting caught. Even if that happens, we won't leave you behind. You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us.
What if I don't remember where the Grand Bazaar is? How about that?
Okay, got it. I'm here to pay back Lesser Lord Kusanali for helping Grandpa. I won't get cold feet.
Hey, they're here. I can see the Academia guards.
All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
You can do it! Don't make me control. You're gonna fucking make me control. I have a hatred. I actually am not controlling him.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan. But there's no time. I need to make a choice.
I hate this.
Let's have a look behind the house.
Fuck.
What should I do next?
Huh. Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Good.
Luckily, he didn't check behind the tree. The guard looks alert. What should I do next?
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop! What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
No reason.
They found me. This is bad. Where should I go?
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her!
Good thing I don't have to control him to the Grand Bazaar. I don't remember where that is anyway.
Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! This place is... Why are you all here?
No reason.
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's
Can we
here.
not monologue?
What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up? What are you planning?
Nothing good.
Phew, that was rough. I almost got caught.
Little brat! So you're not actually Lesser Lord Kusanali. Who exactly are you all?
This is some...
Eremites from the desert?
Somebody who's about to kick your ass, that's what I am.
Just some colleagues. Think of this as a business competition, or a personal grudge.
I'm going with personal grudge.
After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters. Behave like the prey you are.
An ambush? How's that possible? This is Sumeru City, but mercenaries from the desert somehow ambushed us!
No clue.
You've spent all your time hiding away in the academia. This place has long since become our hunting ground. Brace yourselves!
Good, lioness. Don't make me control her. Because I don't know how to fight with her.
This is odd.
Yeah.
The academia has quieted down after the conclusion of the Niagarbaha Day ceremonies, but it's much quieter than usual.
I know.
Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one?
Can I stab him, stab him, stab him, stab him?
Guards!
Hi.
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
I called for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
I mean, really?
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
No.
Yes. I wouldn't dare make up something like that. Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
And you deserve it.
What happened? Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? Was it Alhaitham and his party that freed her?
No.
That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today, and any order to release Lesser Lord Kusanali would be strictly confidential. Besides, Alhaitham and the Traveler are already in our hands.
Uh-huh.
What manner of trickery did they employ? How could Lesser Lord Kusanali disappear into thin air?
I know, right?
Disappear? Wait. How was the arrest order distributed to the guards?
It was issued by the Akasha earlier today. Only you have the authority to send messages like that, so I thought it was your order.
Let me check. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind.
I know, right?
How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message?
I wonder.
Was it the report about the Traveler that Alhaitham submitted?
Nah.
No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring?
Nah.
Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. The important thing now is to confirm Lesser Lord Kusanali's status.
I know, right?
Have you been to the sanctuary of Surasthana to confirm that Lesser Lord Kusanali has indeed escaped?
Confirm? No, I haven't.
That's a big oversight here.
It may be a bit offensive to say this, but Grand Sage, what you're saying doesn't make any sense. How can the information in the Akasha be inaccurate? What the Akasha decrees is fact. That is common knowledge to all of us. If we have to confirm the information and knowledge from the Akasha ourselves, then how is that any different from us learning that information ourselves?
You are not wrong.
Lord Rukkhadevata's legacy lose its meaning that way?
In the beginning, it was I who asked you to believe in the Akasha, to believe in the legacy left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. Are you trying to use my words against me?
Yeah.
No, Grand Sage. I'm merely confused because I believe in you. I never meant to refute you.
Stay here and see if there are any suspicious people around. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Yeah.
Yes, Grand Sage.
Sage.
Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Surasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. How can that be? Stop thinking about it. Stop. It must be a trick of theirs. As long as I personally confirm it. Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eyes.
Nah. Maybe.
Huh? She really appeared again? What is the meaning of this?
What a comical sight, Azar.
Hi.
Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Sino, have you been waiting for a chance like this?
Yes.
The Akasha predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this. I was careless.
No, you were blinded. Your faults stem from your reliance on the Akasha. You're still the same as always.
I truly did not expect a proud person like you to cooperate with Alhaitham and the Traveler.
Says you.
People change, Azar. Admit it. The Akasha can't predict my actions anymore.
Then tell me, what have you found during your investigation?
That someone either needs to cut off your hands or carve out your eye. Don't care which, maybe both.
You want to buy time? This is the sanctuary of Surasthana. Under your own regulations, even Academia staff are forbidden to come here. No one will come to save you. As for the investigation, I've at least confirmed that you are guilty of insurgency against the Archon. A serious crime.
So what? Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
We recorded it, most likely.
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself.
Hot.
You once said that I had no
Statement.
standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
So hot. Also, I need to run use the restroom.
How long do we have to wait? Paimon wants to know how things are going out there.
1 second, though. Do not sit on the Anubis. Yes, I have a cat named Anubis. For those that are new, which works very well because we have an Anubis guy. Alright, back.
Paimon hasn't heard any sounds outside for a while. Hopefully something bad didn't happen.
We trust our friends.
Yeah, but aren't you scared that we might be locked up in here for the rest of our lives? Thinking about it, at least Paimon has you. We could still chat like this.
So let me out, 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 let me out!
When Paimon thinks of Nahida being imprisoned alone in the sanctuary of Surasthana...
Somebody! This is the worst torture in the world! Why am I stuck here with Paimon? Please!
Here comes your savior.
I love you so much. I could kiss you. I mean, I could kiss you in other ways. Other ways too. But I mean, other reasons to kiss you. But I mean, scared out of your wits a moment ago.
You two really owe me some big thanks.
I know how to give
search
it.
through who knows how many guards to find the key here. It felt even more tiring than whacking them. I'm exhausted.
Thanks a lot. Need Paimon to rub your shoulders?
No, me. I touch precious Linus.
No, that's, I'll pass.
What are you afraid of? Oh, are you ticklish?
Shut up, Paimon. I get to do the back rub, shoulder rub.
Now isn't the time to talk about being ticklish. Things in the city and on Sino's side are both going well. The guards that stormed out of the Academia are all taken care of. The Corps of 30 is in charge of the city's defenses, but we already talked to Asfand. They've been fed up with the sages bossing them around. As long as it doesn't break their employment contracts, they'll turn a blind eye.
That's probably because you've been super great friends with them for a long time. So, how's Sino doing?
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too.
He deserves it.
Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey. So, hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. Assuming nothing weird happened.
Don't jinx it.
We should have already rescued our Archon. Honestly, I didn't expect our ragtag bunch to do this well. We just came together last minute to save the Archon, you know?
Yeah.
Alright, you two better go. I still have to clean up some messes in the city. See you around.
Yeah, I mean, other people can wipe up the blood. Oh wow, I'm free. Kinda. Yeah, actually I'm free because I'm able to transfer into my other characters. Big sister has arrived! I'm here to give you all the hugs and save you from the Nazi man! And pat your head, and then give you food, and then tell you bedtime stories. I don't know. I'm a good or maybe not.
Should I say it's nice to meet you?
Yeah, in person.
This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
You know, you seem to be walking pretty fine for somebody who's been stuck in.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
For?
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
I understand. I have an inferiority complex too, so I understand where you're coming from.
Exactly! We're here because you're a good Archon and one of our friends!
Thanks, you two. Amazing. So this is how it feels to walk out of that cage with my own body.
Yeah, how are you walking? Not like a newborn deer or anything.
It's like I just had an endlessly long dream. I can't even tell if I just woke up or was only now born into this world. My concept of self has become so clear.
That's good at least.
But now doesn't seem to be the time to indulge in this feeling. This is really embarrassing. You all just rescued an Archon, and now she needs your help to save her country, and even the entire world.
This is like the third time.
It's okay. With you here, Paimon's sure that everything will work out.
There's one more thing.
What is it?
For all the things the academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom, as their Archon, I will make them pay.
In the name of the moon? And I'm also making that reference because she referred to herself as the moon, the whole thing in the...
The spirit! You're finally standing up for yourself and not letting people walk all over you!
I understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself.
I mean, that's with any relationship.
If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
Well, both of those have two different things involved with each other. One of them has more legs than the other, I think. And one of them involves wings, so...
Yes, true. That reminds me. I wonder how far along the academia is with their god creation plan.
Probably not very good.
We need to hurry and prevent the birth of that false god. I need to make some preparations. Since I'm now free, I can establish a direct link to the Akasha and control it.
Can I kill the sage?
First things first. I need to remove the restrictions that the doctor put on me in the Akasha. After that, I'll make some adjustments and revoke the sage's permissions. The Akasha will then be like how it originally was, only operable by the Archon. After all, the academia betrayed Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's trust.
And yours.
This might take some time. In the meantime, you should also work on your own preparation.
I mean, I should, but I'm not gonna.
If we don't stop the God creation plan in time, we'll be in for a tough fight.
You think I'm putting down this book now? I bet this was probably where, like, updates had to bring it along, and that'd be torture. Longest day? I've had longer, as I look at almost it being 11 hours and 27 minutes since I started this stream. Thank you for the follow. Is it Split? Yeah, Split Mango. I really appreciate it. What am I doing? No, nowhere near that. There was something I was thinking I needed to do, though. What was I? Might as well do some enhancing for this. I do not want to use that. Or that one. Won't do much. Oh well. Go away. Use. Just checking. Wait until. Wait. Come on. Matrix Stage is like, I love her so much. Actually, I just realized there's something I need to probably make in the... That most likely I will be stuffing my face full of food. I did not mean to do that, kitty kitty. Injuries. Intro damage. Have anything for eating so that you can... Probably need this for the... guy. What are you getting into, cat? Because I can't look over at you. Yes, Anubis, I'm talking to you. Thank you, the real nemesis. 420? Is it 420? Yeah, for the follow. I appreciate it, hun. Oh, enough. Yep, Ascension. I love you, cat, but no. I love you. Most likely I'll have to switch out now that I think about it. Yeah. Since it is electric, switch you out of the main party. Yes, baby. Yes, baby, baby.
I hope nobody disturbs me.
Right, and now... I do need a more physical attacker for that, so...
Sooner we're done, the better.
I should switch out to the Dendro.
There's still a long road ahead.
Yeah. Baby, sweetheart, I know you want pets. I love you, but stop. I love you, but stop. I know mommy's supposed to be in bed where you can lay and have all my pets to yourself, but I mean, I'm busy, kind of. I have enough of those 14. I have 15 of those. Just preparing for a big, amazing fight. Cat. No, cat.
Try something new at the Wanmin restaurant.
Stop looking cute. It's become a fight of attrition, hasn't it? Oh, you sweet. Go down. Good thing I didn't. That's the quickest way there. Cat, no. Should get the whatchamacallit while here. Just because you walk around the back of the monitor to get at me at the other side does not mean that I'm gonna. It means I'm gonna pet you. Too well for this. This is pretty. Hi, I'm delivering Girl Scout cookies, kinda, sort of, maybe.
How's it going, Nahida? I'm done with the parts that needed my involvement to complete.
Oh?
Although it's my first time working with the Akasha like this, its internal structure and operation procedures are easy for me to understand. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's design is truly brilliant. Oh, also, this is for you.
I don't know whether to say thank you or what the fuck is that that scares the living shit out of me.
Huh? What's this little floaty?
Is it supposed to be cute? Because the one eye is kind of terrifying the fuck out of me.
It's a small device I put together just now. You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal.
I don't like it. It's looking at me.
You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations.
So I can't kill it as soon as I'm out of your sight.
Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon!
I know, right? Actually, no. Scratch that. You go away, Paimon. I'll keep this one.
We're both small things that float!
Yeah, but one of them doesn't seem to have a mouth.
All the things that make Paimon special got copied. When Paimon appears with the Traveler from now on, people won't remember Paimon because she isn't unique anymore.
Bitch, you won't shut up. Of course people will remember you.
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device, but you're the Traveler's irreplaceable friend.
I will replace her within a heartbeat.
You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. If only the Traveler was as smart as you.
You have 3 seconds. Actually, no, I'm not even giving you 3 seconds. I'm punting you outside the door.
Hmm? I was simply telling you what I feel to be the truth. I wasn't trying to comfort you.
Nahida, you're natural at this. What you just said made Paimon even happier.
8.
By the way, there's something I need to confess.
Get on your knees and hug the poor child like a good big sister.
Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting.
I mean, it takes time, and being that you were stuck in there,
You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
It takes time.
If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you.
I mean, you have no other choice.
So the God of Wisdom isn't good at fighting? That actually sounds about right.
Bitch, you don't fight at all.
I've located where the false god is. Time is of the essence, so let's skip to it.
Does this mean that we're gonna skip me having to run there myself? Answer won't surprise you. Creating a god, yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. Yep.
What is this place? Is this really the way we need to go?
Yes.
Wow. Who would have thought there'd be a place like this hidden right slap bang in the middle of the city?
Me?
The sages wanted to realize their god creation plan without being discovered. The safest and most convenient way would be to build within the academia itself.
Kind of, but...
That's true. They were already hiding one god, so why not two?
Judging from the structure here, the project is a huge undertaking. The sages really saw the god creation plan as their ultimate goal.
Uh-huh.
But this place doesn't look like it could have been constructed by the academia alone. The Vtuber under the doctor sure didn't hold back. They provided a lot of technological support.
It's to help one of their own become.
Yeah, or else they wouldn't have been that generous.
Uh-huh.
Is that it, though? I've always felt that this doctor is different from the academia sages. He doesn't seem to share their sense of urgency. Instead of being interested in the end product, it's like he's enjoying the experimental process.
I mean, some people just get off in different ways. It's something you have to understand.
The Fatui Harbingers are all such weirdos. So, the doctor being weird is actually normal.
So, this Fatui that they're trying to turn into a god is called the Balladeer?
Both of you could get along with the fact that they have... He overcompensates for his problems.
We had previously come into contact with his consciousness. He harbors particularly strong obsessions.
I mean, good, I do too.
One is the desire for a gnosis, since he was created to be the vessel for one. The other obsession is probably related to his past. I can't quite explain it.
No, I completely understand what it is. You don't have to try and explain it.
Paimon knows that he was a prototype puppet for the Raiden Shogun before he became a Fatui Harbinger.
And we're gonna go kick her ass for doing this.
That's why he wants a gnosis so badly. There's no way he'd willingly be a test subject. Now with that temper and ego of his.
I'm good. Hi, Fox. I'm at 11 hours and 41 minutes because I can't tear myself the fuck away from this.
It sounds like you know the Balladeer quite well.
We've had a few encounters. Let me...
Tell me more about him and what he's like. The more we know now, the better we can plan for and react to any future situation.
See, I could do this just fine. Me losing my mind. Slowly. But I'm enjoying this way too much.
I see. How fascinating. Alright, time to go. Let's get through here and meet him in person.
It's gonna be fun to figure out how I'm gonna do sleep and then do the leveling up of the characters I need for Kingdom Hearts. Hi, friends. How are you?
Judgment.
Learn about your Lord Savior Jesus Christ. I'm not a Mormon, kinda.
Motion to compel.
Yeah, I'm not breaking a sweat.
You can't run. Incinerate. Scatter.
This is the tankiest of them.
But my defense was watertight.
Watertight, funny.
Billowing surge.
This is bad.
Punishment. Propagate. You can't run. Boom boom.
Boy. Oh, say, don't make me do a jumping puzzle. Good that these are located at awesome.
It looks like we can climb up these pipes.
Yeah. Oh.
On the ground seems all messed up. Let's go around and see if there's a way to fix it.
Why would they do that? I mean, it's a game, but I mean... needlessly complicated.
It seems to have stopped. Let's continue.
I was about to walk over the... I hate...
Incinerate! Breath of a... Allow me! Yeah. Boom boom! Propagate!
I guess this is it.
Oh no. Please don't make this as bad as I think it's gonna be. Okay, no, it is not gonna be as bad as I think it's gonna be. You know, I've played way too many puzzle games that... Oh, yes. The story kind of really kicked off with this place.
Incinerate! Germinate!
I mean, it's really good once the story hits this part. Since I don't know when to quit.
Scatter! You can't run! Motion to compel!
It's no problem.
Oh, I didn't completely...
Boom! Rest and rebuild! Torrent, bring Lights out. Judgment! Motion
Action to compel.
Have you been up all night too? Or no?
Allow me.
Judgment. Boom boom.
Making this goddamn more needlessly complicated than it should be.
The cart is stuck. Maybe there's something wrong with the tracks. Let's try adjusting the direction of the device to clear the tracks.
You're showing me how to do this so the later puzzle is not confusing to me, aren't you? I know your game design. You're gonna pass by and not let me get that, aren't you? It lets me come back over here. That's what that's for. What, you weren't gonna stop for me? Bitch. It knew I was gonna be a loot goblin. It just knew. And I don't blame it, because I fucking am one. Oh, it stops there? Bitch! I was supposed to stop there? Not continue on? Oh, it's stuck. I swear. I need to go that way. Oh. Oh, I get it. Not supposed to go that way, except for the item. What's your cat? Hi.
Hold the lip. You can't run.
Should've get careless.
Judgment.
Thank you for the item. Now I feel like that's not where I'm supposed to go. Oh. I saw that the first time. Yes, I did. Yep, as I said. I put that there so that you can... took it to that direction. Let me guess. Betting there's an item back there, but I am far, far... past caring about that because I want to get the story done. Oh, hi people. How are you?
Spring forth! Allow me! Covenants of the deep!
Shiver!
Scatter!
Time for your arraignment!
Motion to compel. Ta, ha! Da. Ha! Da. Sa. Sa.
Good thing that only protects one side of you. Oh. How are you doing?
You can't run. Propagate. Motion to compel. Ha! Incinerate.
Can you aim for who I want you to aim? How does that sound? Item. Did not mark that. Anyways.
Looking at its operational status, we must prepare for the worst. The god they wanted to create is likely close to completion or already completed.
Yeah, he already shocked my poor Foxy boy.
Oh no. What should we do? Paimon can't imagine how hard it would be to fight against a Fatui Harbinger with a Gnosis.
Paimon, you don't do shit.
Are you nervous, Paimon?
She shouldn't be.
If you really want to know, of course Paimon's nervous. Aren't you too, Nahida?
Yes, I am. This is probably the first time I faced with a calamity of this degree since my birth. I feel not just nervous, but curious as well.
I mean, those sometimes go hand in hand.
Curious?
She's the god of wisdom. The only way you can get knowledge sometimes is to be curious.
Curious about her fate. To me, everything we perceive in this world, everything we learn, and everything that happens to us is considered knowledge.
You're not wrong.
And if it's a form of knowledge, then it can be understood.
Not always, but sure.
However, only fate is about that which has yet to occur, so it has always drawn my curiosity. So to me, fate is the ultimate knowledge.
Cool.
That's also why I love observing humans and all the things that happen to them. It all brings me great satisfaction. And now, at long last, I'm not just an observer anymore. I will personally experience my own fate with you by my side. Isn't this such a wonderfully exciting thing?
I mean, you still put too much faith in me. Everybody seems to do that.
Ah, so that's what you mean. Paimon thinks she understands what you're feeling.
Agreed. Okay, let's continue on. I can sense his aura from here.
I did not hit. Oh. Good that it... I was trying to actually put on the buffs. Hi, sweetheart.
Who would have thought the world would be so eager for my birth? I remember you, Booer, the god of wisdom, and standing beside you, the Traveler.
Is he all-knowing and powerful now, like Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Shut up, Paimon.
I can't feel the same kind of divinity I felt from the Greater Lord. It seems that the sages didn't get the chance to infuse the divine knowledge capsules into him. But even still, he has undoubtedly become a true god now.
Yeah.
So we're too late?
Shut up, Paimon.
The Balladeer has already become a god?
Just because he's a god doesn't mean I can't slay him.
Bygone title. When my spirit ascended to divinity, I felt as if I had existed for the same number of epochs as heaven and earth. Looking back, the existence of what once called itself Kunikazushi appears infinitely small and ugly.
Oh, thank you for the follow, Tiso. Appreciate it. Yeah, that's not an egotistical title or anything. Not really.
A body that capitalizes on the Balladeer's original construction as a mechanical puppet, with the Gnosis serving as a constant power supply. How much effort and resources did the sages put into this?
Just a tiny bit.
From a purely technological perspective, it's a commendable achievement indeed. It's no exaggeration to say, this is the culmination of human wisdom.
Then we're not very smart.
You sure are something! Dishing out compliments at a time like this?
Shut up, Paimon.
But I don't think he's reached the spiritual height of a god.
Strife is engraved upon every god and every gnosis brought forth into this world. Can you feel it?
Can you bleed?
The exhilaration of such power.
Then I can kill it.
And the thrill of anticipation for our contention.
Nihito wouldn't feel the same things as you!
I mean... what about the God of Voids?
Do you not realize that you are interrupting a conversation between gods? Lowly creature, know your place.
Bitch, I am your god, and you are going to kneel before me. Or what, bend the knee? Or I will break it. All the same Balladeer, we know.
Strife engraved upon a Gnosis. You're talking about the Archon War. Tevat's current peace was not easily won. I didn't personally participate in the Archon War, but the way I see it, all those losses were meaningless, driven by the demands of the laws. There's no point in bringing it up again.
Is that so? Yet I am deeply disappointed that I was never allowed the fortuity to personally participate in the Archon War.
Chun-Li would have kicked your ass.
This is a first. Encountering a god in this world who does not crave power.
I mean, there was the goddess of salt, but I mean...
No wonder your own people have abandoned you, god of wisdom.
Only continues.
Your judgment is as your existence. Unsubstantial.
I'd say the same thing about you, bitch.
This is where everything ends, Booer. The god of wisdom.
I mean, you can think that.
You should know that wisdom cannot solve every problem. Like now, where your only option is to face me in combat.
That is not a good phrasing. Debate or discussion. Say, there is wisdom in combat. Literally combat knowledge.
Come!
Bitch, I'm supposed to say that to you.
Let us reenact a scene of the Archon War. Come and inaugurate my birth as a god.
I mean, I could.
Punishment! Judgment! Yeah!
Sure!
Hold the line!
Oh. No. No.
Yeah! Yeah! Motion to compel!
The water spot.
Feeble human!
Oh, is this... Pick up energy. These? Also, wait a second.
Yikes!
Okay. This. Watch him not actually use that. Yes.
At my command, you shall fall.
It's causing me damage though. This music.
Feeble human.
Scatter! Propagate! You can't run!
I'm betting there's gonna be more than one. Oh, you.
Churn!
I don't wanna.
Hit judgment!
Healing, bitch.
Breath of the flame!
My endless cycle begins!
Please don't die. Am I supposed to press a button? Oh, T.
Insignificant past!
Allow me! Billowing surge! You can't run!
Part 1. Also, how the god is gonna get out of there? Well, he'll probably break through. But there's not a door. Oh, look at that! Kind of like with a child. Keep being taken down. Oh, the Gundam has become complete. Yes.
Tremble!
Fuck.
What a nuisance!
Give me a guess, a nuisance.
Burn to oblivion!
Am I supposed to?
Boom!
Kneel!
Oh, they're supposed to. Okay, cool. Just get your. I mean, I said get your ass back here, but I probably shouldn't have said that. Can you stop?
Tremble!
Rest and rebuild! You can't run!
No damage to him. What am I missing?
Reality is pain!
Oh. What I'm missing is the fact that I'm going to be defeated in a cutscene. The fuck? I mean, that's a way to get punched. Like I said, only defeated in a cutscene. I mean...
This is supposed to be a battle between gods, yet you choose to hide behind a mortal. And now, you're acting like you'd sacrifice yourself for a human. Are you having fun proving a false sense of heroism to yourself, Booer?
The data collection is almost complete. Do you even know how many times you've tried to take my gnosis from me?
I mean... doing the same thing as the Sumera or whatever?
We just concluded the 168th loop. Did you know that in the effort to create you, the people of Sumeru were forced to live through the exact same number of Sabzeruz festivals and Samsara cycles?
The power of dreams. When did you use it on me?
Good.
You can't even defeat me in a dream.
We weren't trying to.
What do you hope to achieve with this little trick?
Come, traveler. Just like before. Allow me to awaken the memories in your dreams.
All that battle experience!
It's more than that. Compile everyone's wisdom in the name of the Archon. That is the original function of the Akasha. I've sent everything that happened just now to the people of Sumeru in the form of knowledge. I've asked them to help you find a way to defeat the false god.
I mean... baby! My other baby! My other baby! My other baby. Not really. This is not baby, but my harem.
Sumeru's wisdom is at your disposal.
I mean, that might overwhelm a mind. Just kind of throwing that out there.
Meaningless tricks won't save you.
But good that I have everybody behind me, like Goku was with the Spirit Bomb. Yeah, cat. Yeah, cat. I said baby a lot, so you're thinking I'm thinking of you, but no.
Are you done with your tricks?
No, because I'm still under over 12 hours.
Battle between gods?
I mean, I guess.
I'll leave this to you. The first sage of Bur.
First sage. Bitch, I'm a god too. Don't make me repeat this to you.
1,000 eons, mine to dominate.
The fuck was that? Oh, it's a... That's pretty!
Spring form!
Burn to oblivion!
Incinerate! Yeah.
Just realized that that's a...
Invisible evidence!
Creates it.
Punishment!
No, no. No, I suck it. Can we pretend that I am good at shooters?
Reality is pain.
I mean, you're not wrong. Gotta collect more of those again. Get back time. The music with this, damn.
Cruel world.
Judgment! Motion to compel!
Not possible.
I mean, here's the features
Incinerate!
of the... Oh, I am climbing this bitch.
Boom boom! Ha!
this bitch like I claimed your mom. That was a horrible joke.
Humans. Filthy humans.
I mean, this is kind of similar, where one of them found hope, the other one found sadness.
No! Wait! Please! Anything but the gnosis!
Sweetheart.
That's mine! Don't even try! I'll never go back!
We haven't yet found the answer to the most important mystery. Irminsul is still waiting to be saved. With the power of another Gnosis, we may now finally understand the last memory of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
This is...
That's right. This is the last memory of my predecessor.
Why is it on the...
Huh. This sure seems very different from what Paimon imagined. Shouldn't Irminsul be in this realm of consciousness?
Yes, that is our destination. But I didn't expect the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata to be as polluted as this. Forbidden knowledge? It seems you know about a concept that even I don't completely understand. Could you tell me what you know?
I know.
Your inference seems logical enough. Forbidden knowledge once polluted the desert thousands of years ago, but was successfully repelled thanks to King Deshret's self-sacrifice, and Greater Lord Rukkhadevata nearly exhausting her power. Then, a second instance of forbidden knowledge pollution occurred during the Conria Cataclysm 500 years ago. But I'm afraid it is much more serious this time, with Irminsul itself already in danger.
So, if we're in the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, and it's also been affected by forbidden knowledge pollution, then does that mean, in order to save us, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata...
Yes. It's very possible that she sacrificed her life in the fight against forbidden knowledge. She didn't completely eradicate forbidden knowledge, but if it weren't for her actions, the pollution would have been far more rampant over these past 500 years. The way that everyone, including me, has forgotten everything about forbidden knowledge may very well be due to her restoration of Irminsul.
Aww. Do you feel sad, Nahida?
I'm just... sharing her pain. The pollution of her consciousness here is severe. There is madness, chaos, and pain all around us.
Fun!
Did she fight to resist the forbidden knowledge pollution in such terrible conditions? all the way up to her last breath. She even used her last remnant of lucid consciousness to leave a clue for us to follow.
A clue! A clue! Words forget me?
Yes. Her words were distorted by forbidden knowledge, so that's all we could hear. But now, we have a chance to find the answer to this mystery.
Woo?
We can cross the polluted consciousness until we found the right path to meet with our lucid consciousness. And then, we'll let Greater Lord Rukkhadevata tell us the truth in person.
Use this through the
Each
saver.
of us need to be mindful of the state of our own consciousness while we are here. Even with the Gnosis' protection, we must always keep a clear mind. Otherwise, we could go mad at any moment.
I've always been mad.
That's so scary.
Shut up, Paimon.
Don't worry. It should be easy enough for you to keep that mind of yours clear,
I know,
Paimon.
right?
Let's go.
Sorry, sir, but you're ineligible. Okay.
Are we in the air? And why is there a huge boat?
That's the boat of consciousness, which symbolizes reason here. Its course is the direction our consciousness is traveling towards. If we lose control over our consciousness, we will fall into madness. So let's make sure the boat stays on course.
What do you want me to do?
Wow. What are these? The monsters seem to have been affected by them.
It's just the, what? Frenzy Flame. No worries. 3, I said 3.
Rest and rebuild. Boom boom.
Yeah, should have. No, I couldn't switch out.
You can't run. Motion to compel.
Do that.
Judgment. Boom boom.
Can we? Fuck. Yeah, no, we can't fuck. I don't swing that way with monsters. Okay, cool.
Covenant of the deep.
Lights out. Scatter. Motion to compel. Incinerate. Propagate. You can't run.
Oh, you keep running back and forth.
Scatter. Spring forth.
Motion to compel. Boom!
You good? Be cool.
Inadmissible evidence! Incinerate! Punishment! You can't run! Boom boom!
Torrents, bring refuge.
Scatter!
Look! Four-leaf sigils have appeared in the sky!
That I noticed, Paimon. Too bad you couldn't float across. Oh no, the ship to the dam is being
Germinate!
highlighted by so many people. Hi. I'm here to help you cross the river Styx. You cool with that? I hope your voyage is a reasonably nice one. I'm not saying it's gonna be calm. Now there might be a bit of pain, you know. Nobody's worried too much about that though.
Yikes! Hold the line. Covenants of the deep.
Cat?
Rest and rebuild. Scatter. Spring for. Shiver. Inadmissible evidence.
Hi. Amazing that you're still here after you watched what I did to your friends.
Boom boom! To control the boat of consciousness, we need to find the helm first.
Why the fuck you trusting me with this? This looks safe. Cat, what are you doing?
We changed direction. Are we still going the right way, Nahida?
No.
Judging from the current route, the boat of consciousness will soon take us out of here.
Kinda nice looking boat.
We'll be arriving at our destination
Cat, no.
soon. How are you feeling? Are your minds still intact?
Huh? But everything's been completely normal for Paimon.
No one gives a shit about you, Paimon.
Hopefully there won't be any more interruptions. This time, we should be able to meet Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Are you saying you've never met Greater Lord
She
Rukkhadevata
died before her!
No, it seems that my birth and her death took place at the same time. Otherwise, I think she would have given me a little more guidance, and I could have done a better job.
She was doing an important job. Excuse me while I go murder a cat. Sorry, he was seeing how quickly he could try and break the new, it's not new. Just finally got it out of its box. Printer.
Hey, you've done a great job, Nahida. Let's get out of this creepy place and go meet her.
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
So, is this the place you were talking about? The
No.
base of Irminsul?
No.
This is the place.
Cool. A place from my memory.
We're here to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata.
Shut up, Paimon. Stop questioning.
But the one standing over there is...
The story said that she reverted herself into a child.
Is that me? She looks exactly like me. Are you Greater Lord Rukkhadevata?
Yes, that's me. Are you surprised by my appearance?
If you look at
Irminsul and the surrounding lands have been reproduced here as they were years ago. But this is just a realm of consciousness. We are manifestations of the same nature. Hence why we would appear exactly the same.
We're of the same nature? Why?
Because you are me, and I am you. You are me in the new samsara.
the new cycle.
The new samsara?
As Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, I'm the avatar of Irminsul. And you are the purest branch snapped from Irminsul. Imagine it this way. Even if a tree dies, its branches will eventually take root and grow, continuing the tree's life
Not
in
all
another form.
trees.
I'm merely the remaining consciousness of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. The real me has presumably died a long time ago. Judging from your appearance, I've probably been dead for 500 years.
No.
But you're finally here. My new self in the samsara.
If this is true, then am I going to be a great Archon like you someday?
You're already a great Archon, sweetheart.
Though we share the same nature, our fates are bound to be different. All things have their own fate. When a branch grows into a mature tree, it won't be the same as the original tree.
That's why fate is the ultimate knowledge, isn't it?
I guess.
That's a great insight. Yes, very good.
Hi, Cheese! Can't you tell I haven't been asleep yet because I've been wrapped up in this? How are you doing?
It's also precisely why you won't become like me.
Really?
But perhaps you may become an even greater Archon than I already see a determination in you that I didn't possess in my time. And the future that it leads you to
Hydrated.
will
Yep.
be yours alone. Along with the blessings from your past experiences. Don't worry. The
We're
growth
at
of
12
wisdom
hours
is
and
like that of a
31
plant.
minutes.
You only need to wait quietly for the flower to bloom.
Come to think of it, the sages never had the faintest inkling of the meaning of wisdom.
Of course not.
Thank you. Nothing makes me happier than discovering that the Archon I always admired was in fact myself in another fate. It's so nice to speak with you, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. I've always wanted to meet you.
The feeling is mutual. From the moment I snapped the branch off Irminsul and created you, I've also looked forward to talking with you.
Could you tell me why you wanted to create me? And what exactly happened when you died?
Ah, I see. You're here seeking answers, right?
She's the wisdom goddess now.
Everything that day, even the sky itself, changed into a color like this.
I knew it. Cathedra's
At that
cousin.
time, the seven were all summoned to the nation of Conria. Except for me. I had a more important task to attend to. I had to protect Irminsul. The disaster occurred together with the pollution of forbidden knowledge. At that very moment, with my consciousness connected to Irminsul, I sensed something was wrong. The pain started to torment my mind. By the time I reached Irminsul, it was already displaying signs of corruption. Had I not repelled the pollution of forbidden knowledge with King Deshret thousands of years ago, I might have felt even more hopeless and lost.
So what exactly is forbidden knowledge?
Everything and nothing at the same time.
It's a kind of knowledge that doesn't belong to this world. and a form of truth.
Like me, who's an
that
alien?
can't be understood. It came from the very bottom of the abyss. Even I could never understand it. The world is constantly rejecting it, leading to all kinds of bad phenomena. If we allow forbidden knowledge to pollute Irminsul, I'm afraid the entirety of Teyvat could fall apart.
So, there's knowledge that even the God of Wisdom can't understand?
Shut up, Paimon, that's just exactly what she said.
At that time, I knew I couldn't repel the forbidden knowledge with my strength alone, which is why I created a device that compiled human wisdom and named it the Akasha.
It's truly the world's most amazing invention.
Thank you. For a long time, I thought dreams were the fruit of human wisdom. Though it was selfish to do so, I borrowed people's dreams using the Akasha. Then I compiled their wisdom and all of my own power.
Well, did it work?
Shut up, Paimon.
Thanks to the wisdom of the people of Sumeru, almost all the forbidden knowledge was cleared from Irminsul. But things didn't go as smoothly as I thought. I had a terrible headache, which gave me an uneasy feeling. And then I remembered that my consciousness was also connected with Irminsul. It brought me knowledge and wisdom, but vile corruption as well. From the very beginning, my existence had been polluted by the forbidden knowledge.
Oh no. How could that happen?
Shut up, Paimon, we already know.
I've experienced that pain in your consciousness. It must have been a horrible experience.
Yes, but my feelings weren't important. The important thing was that even if I died, my existence and everything related to me would continue to exist in Irminsul as memories and knowledge, meaning that the forbidden knowledge couldn't ever be permanently eradicated. And there's no way for me to eliminate myself. It would be a sort of paradox.
I'm good at existing in paradox.
I took the purest branch of Irminsul as my incarnation in the next samsara, and left a trail of clues, all in hopes that you would come here and remove me and my pollution from Irminsul forever.
Forget me.
Wait, no, I can't.
So you realize what that implies. You are very smart indeed. Irminsul has all the knowledge and memories of this world. And as
well, good thing the Traveler will remember it.
Removing me from Irminsul means I essentially will never have existed in this world. But this is the only way to save Irminsul.
People love you so much, and they've missed you so much over the past 500 years. I am exactly the same. So how?
Goddamn character, hug her.
How can we just forget you like this? Is there really no other way? There must be something else I can do.
You're the god of wisdom, Booer. You should know that there is no other way.
But this is so cruel. I don't want to forget you.
This is almost, I guess they might have pulled from, what, Mogada, the magic girl, whatever?
No need to feel so sad, Booer. As someone who delights in wisdom, you should feel joy at finally finding the answer. These are the words in their entirety. The answer you've been seeking all along. Let the world completely forget me. We all nestle under the great tree of wisdom, peering out to perceive the world. From the earth and from the rain, we perceive its wonders, until we become a white bird to perch atop a branch, and finally snap off the most important leaf. Once upon a time,
She deserves this, but also I need to give her a hug.
In my dreams, everybody would also dream after they fell asleep. wild and wonderful thoughts would emerge from their minds. Some tumbled to the ground, and others floated to the sky, connecting all things in the world into one dazzling net. Among a plethora of worlds were numerous smaller worlds, all of fate, finding within the tapestry their brilliant glow. I gradually understood that these indescribable and constantly changing things are the most profound things in the world. Only they can completely repel the madness. Only dreams can awaken consciousness from the deepest darkness.
Most likely, I'll keep half thing of the
I'm the one who
leaves.
posed this question.
Like
Yet
I
also
did
the one who saw
the
the solution.
Sakura leaves.
Saving the world with the dreams of the people used to be my answer. And now, you've also found your own answer.
So,
and I
what
shall
if
return all the
you aren't
dreams of the
outside? Okay, apparently it does go inside. And hopefully it'll cure her from, yeah, the corruption. Yay!
Goodbye, people of Sumeru. May you be blessed tonight with the sweetest of dreams.
That's sweet.
I'm alright. I'm just a little confused.
What are you confused about?
We've just saved the world, right?
Yes.
So why am I crying?
Oh, sweetheart.
I don't know where this feeling inside of me is coming from, but I feel very sad.
You still remembered what?
Just now, we used the power of two gnosis to successfully connect with the Irminsul consciousness from 500 years ago.
As an alien, I'm the only one that remembers.
We removed the remaining pollution from Irminsul.
Yeah, what's wrong? Weren't you there just now?
Nothing. I'll carry this to... Doesn't seem to remember it. Other than the truth. Ignorance is bliss. Found. I feel super sleepy. Did the whatchaman call it get the... Did get control of it? I thought she got... Did I... The doctor... Is he gonna steal the Gnosis back?
That sound! Traveler! Paimon!
I've been waiting here far too long. But finally I have the chance to be alone with you. All the precious time I wasted has finally paid off.
Don't touch her.
The doctor! What have you done?
Just a type of sound wave that can quickly put defenseless people into a dream. As I expected, it doesn't have any effect on gods.
Then why does it have effect on aliens?
This is the only thing of interest I found among the sage's research. I thought I'd take it for a little spin. Don't worry. I know you would never forgive me if I actually killed them.
Shut up.
I'm here to negotiate with you. Naturally, I won't do anything dangerous that could potentially damage our relationship.
You want the Gnosis.
Negotiate with me? I heard you had already left Sumeru. Why are you here again now?
I left Sumeru, but I also stayed in Sumeru.
You have another puppet like everybody else, apparently. Everybody gets a puppet now. You get a puppet. You get a puppet. You Oogie the puppet.
Even the God of Wisdom is restricted by the habits of cognition. How disappointing.
Shut the fuck up.
You mean there are many different versions of you in this world?
An astute guess. Even the same individual will have different cognitions at different ages.
I mean, you're not wrong.
A long time ago, I made a major decision in hopes of preserving all my perspectives of how I observed the world.
That... okay.
Observation is the first step of any experiment, but observing the current world doesn't satisfy me. It lacks an important dimension. That of time.
I mean, that's logical.
So I saved segments of all my ages and made them into independent individuals.
But how do you know when a segment begins and when you need to create a new individual?
That's all there is to it. Indulge me. How does the God of Wisdom find my method of seeking knowledge?
Boring.
It's an insult to the very concept of life.
That too.
Life inherently has many rules and restrictions, each with its own significance and reason to exist. They can't be broken on a whim.
I mean, he just did.
Good. Amazing, even. Indeed, it's difficult for humans to make peace with themselves, not to mention oneself from a different period.
I mean, I'm gonna throw out there that I have no peace with any of my past selves. Your point is?
Since you are in the academia, why wait until now to show up? You could very well have stopped us and helped that fake god.
Simple. Let me ask you this. Would any staff member ever help the subject in the middle of an experiment?
I mean, yes, we are always lab rats at this rate.
It was my experiment, so why should I interfere with the results?
The academia saw the plan to create a god as their ultimate goal, yet you only saw it as an ordinary experiment. You really are crazy. If the experiment succeeded, you would have had a new god on your hands. How would you have faced your own god then?
He probably added a kill switch to it.
Would you still take the same stance? Would you still hold the same view of yourself?
Yes.
I'm first and foremost a scholar. These results should be left to the judgment of the hypothetical me confronted with that outcome. But you're right. And that's exactly why I'm disappointed with the conclusion of this experiment.
Oh, wow.
As an individual, you don't have any sense of belonging. You seem to have even fewer convictions than a typical scholar.
I mean, have at him.
Oh no, I certainly have my own convictions. They just don't fit your standards, that's all. All right, that's enough conversation for today. The experiment is over, and it's time to tidy up the equipment and reclaim any useful materials.
You mean the Gnosis?
For example, the Gnosis. Lesser Lord Kusanali, you're an intelligent Archon. I'm sure you understand the disparity in our combat abilities at this time. Besides, you have no way to use that Electro-Gnosis in battle.
Once again, taken out in a cutscene.
Didn't you say you were here to negotiate with me? Somehow, it's starting to seem like you intend to take it by force now.
Something, my life.
I'm merely stating a fact. After all, I'm also a scholar. Naturally, I hope to show proper respect and dignity to the God of Wisdom.
Then go the fuck away.
Your hypocrisy is built on absolute confidence.
Not wrong.
I understand your scheme, but... What if I were to destroy the Gnosis now and awaken the heavenly principles?
Awaken the heavenly principles? Do you think that's really possible?
Yes.
The heavenly principles have been silent for many years, but the Gnosis are symbols of their control over Tevat and all the laws. Will the destruction of a Gnosis attract the attention of the heavenly principles? And if so, how do the Fatui plan to deal with the consequences? Do you dare to gamble such a possibility with me?
Yes, because it would be an interesting experiment for him.
Gamble? How surprising. I thought you would show evidence or use rigorous reasoning to prove your point. The word gamble is the last thing I expected to hear from the god of wisdom. But this is a clever move. You must have seen through me when I first captured your consciousness. As a scholar, I respect all possibilities. This has always been my principle and is an essential trait as an experimenter.
That's what I was figuring his answer would be.
Indeed, I can't ignore this possibility. So tell me then, what are your conditions?
This foreign Gnosis will only lead to disaster if it stays in Sumeru. But this Electro-Gnosis is the prize I obtained after defeating one of your fellow Harbingers. Now, as the one who initiated this cascade of events, shouldn't you pay the corresponding price?
Price? Interesting. What price would you have me pay?
How about erasing all your other segments?
So this is how you wish to restrict me, the most threatening opponent of the Nation of Wisdom. What you request of me is like plucking out the eyes I have placed in the dimension of time.
And?
Segments are extraordinarily difficult to make. They require extremely rare resources and enormous amounts of time and effort, requiring me to destroy them all here and now. Bravo. A suitably wise decision on
So my
your
guess
part.
is the segments are when I can get all the fucking materials together.
Yes. How very interesting. Can I assume that you have long been wary of me? Among all the versions of me, this segment you see now is the most selfish. If it weren't me, your idea wouldn't have worked.
Gamble.
What did you see when you were imprisoned? You were observing me, and that's how you know I've long grown tired of their doubts and endless arguments.
Like you said, it's difficult to make peace with yourself. Being as smart as you are, have you managed to do that?
No.
I see. If you think all those versions of me are worth a gnosis, then deal.
You sure didn't hesitate much. Is the relationship between all the versions of you really that bad?
I mean...
I don't think there's any need to dwell on that. The surplus versions of me can be exchanged for a gnosis. Do you think anyone can offer themselves at a higher price? Besides, with my abilities, it's only a matter of time until I find better perspectives. Perhaps it's best to say, you're just temporarily ahead.
No, that seems to be my course in life.
What I'd like to know is, how can you be sure that I've really erased them?
I can see your remaining honesty.
What a ridiculous decision! You can't be serious!
How could I have been so short-sighted?
You think this is the end? Wait, I'll have
You'll make this moment count.
They pissed off everybody.
You will regret this!
Piss off all yourselves.
Have you confirmed that it's complete?
Here, take it. The future of Sumeru City will be in my hands alone. I will shut down the Akasha and let curiosity and the thirst for knowledge drive the realm of academics once again. there won't be any further gaps for you to exploit.
I mean, he'll figure out a way.
It truly pains me that my academic achievements have never been appreciated in my homeland. Another chess piece. And where is your dendronosis?
Don't be greedy, Harbinger of Snezhnaya.
No, this is a different transaction. If you intend to turn off the Akasha anyway, then there's no further use for the Gnosis of Sumeru, is there? Besides, isn't it the Archon's duty to deliver what's desired of the Seeker?
Not always.
Oh. Judging from your expression, you don't seem to find the idea very agreeable. Then let's think of it this way. Since you're the god of wisdom, how about I exchange some knowledge with you?
I make no agreements to this.
People exchanging knowledge with the god of wisdom is the stuff of legends. Yet here you wish to exchange knowledge for the god of wisdom's property. Arrogant as that is, it has piqued my interest.
That's the point.
Let me ask you, have you in all your mighty knowledge ever heard the rumor that the skies of Tevat are fake?
I mean...
That's the secret hidden by Irminsul concerning the truth of this world.
Yay! We're all simulated computer game! Yay!
Once I finish telling you about this, it will be time for me to say goodbye. With negotiations, we've all gotten what we wanted. I'm very glad I got to meet you like this.
Your arrogance may know no bounds, and convictions may mean nothing to you. But I'll still listen to what you have to say.
Thing falls silent. Like I said, everything I do doesn't matter. They're still gonna get the stupid thing.
Okay. Wake her up.
What?
Are you awake? Kali says it's time for breakfast. Come on, get up!
Good morning. No, it's not a good morning. You're here. I wake up to you. It's not a good morning. It's a very bad morning.
How are you feeling today?
Horrible since you're here.
Good to hear. It looks like we've recovered pretty well. Not even Tighnari could stop us from going out now, right?
I mean, Foxboy. I'll stay inside with him. A village. Looking. Say no about us here. Complained that sending people to him, but he's taking great care of us. After completing or exhausting ourselves, we had a good rest here. After a few days, we finally recovered enough to go back out. What Tighnari and Kali said, the Akasha has been turned off completely, and the people of Sumeru no longer rely on it. I mean, think of what withdrawals from the internet will do. Such a big change will certainly affect people's lives, but it's definitely a good thing.
Come on, Traveler, let's
Let
go!
me be a good fucking girl and no, need sleep. No, sleep. Be a good girl. We have the answers. One last pull before I go to bed. End this stream. I don't really want that. Okay. Yeah, let me get... Alright. Thanks everybody for everything. Let me do the outro correctly while I find somebody to rate. Unless Fox is awake there. Nobody I know is on, so I'll just do the regular outro. Let me find this. Love all among the ill I had. I spent it in good company. And oh, the harm I've ever done. Alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit to memory now I can't recall. So feels me the parting glass. Okay. Good night and joy be to you all. Alright. Let's see, Klutzy Raptor. Yeah, there's a commercial. Why don't I keep singing? It's me, the parting glass. It's 30 seconds. Drink a health, whatever it falls, and gently rise and softly go. Good night and joy be to you all. This was Ishnai Ciarfox. I hope you have a good day or night, whenever it is, wherever it is you currently are. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like, subscribe, and comment. Thank you for all the followers and the raids I had today. And tonight, I mean, yesterday night, I mean, 13 fucking hours. I mean, let's go ahead and raid.